Good morning. I am Manohar from IT department. Subject soft skills and interpersonal communication. Topic motivational speaker and their impact on young minds. Abstract. This research examines whether high impact experimental learning activities in politics motivate students positively in learning personal development and establishing career goals. Using participant observation and student journals recorded during their participation in the Hosgood Center for International Studies 2017 Presidential Inauguration Seminar and the Washington Center for Internship and Academic Seminar 2016 Democratic and Republican Convention seminars. This research identifies specific outcomes related to the impact of such experimental learning opportunities on students of political science. Keywords motivation, experimental learning, transformational opportunities, high impact learning activity. The Washington Center, the Osgood Center. Introduction. Efforts to motivate students to achieve more in their academic field of study is often difficult to quantify but easy to identify. Increasingly, educators are compelled to find innovative ways to engage students. For students of political science, meeting and interacting with politicians, working on campaigns, conducting research, serving as interns at governmental agencies and political offices usually elicit greater interest in the discipline. Moreover, participating in high impact experimental learning for student political science meeting, conduct research surgical as interns at governmental agencies and political offices usually elicit greater interest in the discipline. Moreover, participating in high impact experimental learning activities such as the Washington Center's Democratic and Republican Convention seminars and the Osgood Center for International Studies. Presidential inauguration seminar allow students to witness the nominations of presidential candidates and the transformation of power from one president to another up close and personal. This type of learning experience, which cannot be imparted in a traditional classrooms setting, is sure to be life changing, but to what extent is unknown. Background information. Long before many universities adopted policies to include experimental and service learning as a core curriculum agenda, the Washington Center for Internship and Academic Seminars TWC as the Osgood Center for International Studies, both non-profit, non-partisan educational organizations were providing college students with what they deemed to be transformational opportunities in Washington, D.C. The Washington Center opened its door in 1975 and continues to open doors for students to realize their full potential according to TWC. Since its founding, it has helped more than 55,000 young people find their career path and has become the premier provider of internships and seminars to higher education partners and students worldwide. TWC. On the years, TWC has expanded and adapted to change but continues to remain true its primary mission. People with enriching experience, profession, connections, and caring support to help the pursue successful careers. Similarly, the Osgood Centers started missions positively affect the lives of participants, prepare them to be better global citizens through quality educational experience that emphasize short learning programs and experimental learning. Their programs are thought provoking, experimental, and solution focused. Students come to face with foreign policy and international leaders, including experts from the US State Department, National Security Counseling at the White House, Congress, and premier think tanks. Washington Center opened its doors in 1975 and continuing open doors for students to realize their full potential. According to TWTC, since its founding, it has helped more than 55 young people find their career path and has become the premier provider of internships and seminars to higher education partners and students worldwide. Exploration into academic seminars at TWC at Osgood Center. The academic seminars at the Washington Center and Osgood Center are usually 2 week programs, but there are also 1 week programs. They expose students to a large number of speakers who are usually politicians, journalists, and governmental bureaucrats that come and speak and interact with students to discuss their career trajectories and share policy perspectives. In addition, students have scheduled site visits to us, embassies, think tanks, and governmental agencies to further engage professionally. Most importantly, students often have the privilege of working and attending culminating events such as Democratic Republican National Convention and presidential inaugurations. Inauguration. According to WTC website, since 1984, Washington Center has provided students with an inside look at both national nominating conventions. This spacious academic seminar places students in volunteer fieldwork position with the party convention committee, host committee, media, and many other conventions related organizations and events. We also bring noteworthy speakers to address the participants each morning. The courses take within the city of two major national conventions. Over the years, speakers have included Major General Mike Murray, Dr. Carver West, host Travis Smile Grover, American Tax Reform Stevie, and Washington. Correspondent of Government Howard Santon Robert, and host other permanent politicians, journalists, and scholars. An example of some site visits were group of gone include. Conclusion. This work has initiated an effort to examine whether high impact experimental learning activities in politician movement students positively in learning, development and establishment career goals if so on what we says. The fund the activities thoughts provoking, informative and stayed with their understanding of how government works was greater than they graduated reading in class experiments. Students said they developed a deeper appreciation public services and the overall experiments supported voted and motivated personal career choices often leading to careers in politics. References Bound Valley Jains and Impact Practice Appalling Learn Outcomes Literatures to Development of Successful Campaign Program Washington Association of American Colleges Universities and Educational Practice Why They Are Who Has Access to the Why They Matter Washington DC Associations of American Colleges and Universities. High impact to participants applying learning outcomes linear provides research and and this seminars program conventions. Thank you for giving this opportunity.